Hello and welcome to a video that I thought that might be useful for some people. I searched on YouTube myself and couldn't find any videos, so I thought, hey, I'm going to be doing this today, so why not make one? So anyways, what this is 2000 Echo, Toyota Echo, just a four-door. It's really super easy to change the oil in this. Basically, your engine size might be different. I don't know if they make different sizes, but the process and everything else will be the same. So first and foremost, everything's really conveniently located right underneath this pan here. So you don't have to go under here with a lift or nothing like that from the front. You can actually just put it on where you would change the tire, right? And so you lift it up, put some blocks under for safety so you don't have to worry about it falling on you. Where the oil filter is, you might as well have everything out, of course. Have cardboard that you can lay on. Have a 9/16 wrench for the oil plug. Have your oil drain thing ready. And I'll show you where it is. I got everything already prepped. This is my son's car. Well, not yet. He's not old enough. But anyways, there's this plastic piece that was in the way. So I just had it, whoever had this before me had this wired up. So I'll just show you where it is. Behind the plastic piece, you can see the oil filter right there. It's fairly small, so you have to use a really small ability oil filter wrench, and what you do is you take that out. But before you do that, here is the oil drain plug right up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out, drain out the oil, and after a couple minutes then we'll take that filter out. And then what we'll do is we'll put this filter on and then put the drain plug back in, and we'll fill it up with oil and we should be done. So let me pause the video. It's going to be fast because I'm just going to be pausing through the tedious stuff because I don't have any stand or nothing like that to hold up the phone. So I'm just going to pause it and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted to break it, like the tightness. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this out. Make sure you have your oil pan here. You might get a little messy. Just try to be fast. Just like that. See, you get a little bit of oil on your fingers. Technically, you should be wearing gloves, but because I'm not a safety freak, you don't have to be a safety freak to wear gloves. But just it's better if you wear gloves. But I don't have any at the moment. So like I said, what you're going to do is wait for a couple minutes to let this dry, empty completely, and then it'll be safe to take the filter out. These don't hold very much oil, so you can tell that it will be fast. Like I said, I wish I'd be I planned on teaching my son on how to do this right now, but he was at a party last night. He's sleeping still. And like I said, if he was here, then I wouldn't be able to make a video, so I'll make a video again before he gets his license in October. And I'll make the video now, and then I'll change the oil once again before October, so he can learn it. So like I said, it doesn't take very long. I'm going to pause it again, and then when I get the oil filter broken off, or cracked, I guess you could say, not broken off, but cracked open, I'll restart the video. There is hardly any space to get in here to do this, and I'm trying to do this with one hand. So like I said, it's really tiny. So you just crank it open, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. So now you can get in here, if I can do it on camera, and you just unscrew it. Damn it. There we go. There will be some oil. I spilled it on the ground a little bit, and on my hand. That's why you should be wearing gloves. But in any case, so let's try this again. Try to zoom in, or not zoom in, let's focus. There. So let that drain out for just a couple minutes. Stop instead of pause. I'll edit this later anyways. So anyways, what you do is you take the new filter out, and as you can see, the filter will have this edge on it, right? What you do is you can just take some of the old oil, right, and you just want to moisten the lip because if you don't, then it's too dry and it can crack. So if it's moist, it'll stick better to it. And then, like I said earlier, lefty loosey, righty tighty. You just come over here again, and you just carefully make sure you get it on properly. You don't want to strip it. Come on. It's hard to do with one hand. What the fuck? There we go. So like I said, if it's not, don't force it. So I can actually probably do this by hand. Okay, so now, because it's really tight, you take the thing on there, but I'm going to do this one. I'm going to have to do this off camera. Hold on. Okay, we'll put it a quarter. Once you get it tight, like I showed you, put a quarter turn back into it. We are now take your drain plug back in, because it's pretty much empty. Plug this back in. Don't let it go, otherwise it'll drop in your oil and you'll have to hunt for it. It's really dirty. Back. Give it a good tightening. Not too tight. You want to strip it, but tight enough that's going to hold. I'll put this back up as soon as I do that. So that's it, basically, for changing the oil. Now, what you would do, let's get the trouble light. So, I believe it takes 3.7 liters of oil. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open this up. I'm going to get the funnel, I'm going to get the oil, and then I'm going to show you the finishing. So what we have here, I just use regular oil. I don't use synthetic. It's not really worth it. It's just an older car. Some people swear by it. You can still do it if it's not much more money, but I don't really worry about it. So I already broke the seal. This is just 10W30. Here, I live in Canada. This is 4 liters, so it's going to be almost things. I'm going to put almost the whole thing in and check the oil level. And then can't do that with 2 hands, or with 1 hand, so I'll be right back. So as a side note, because you can't check the oil when this is at this kind of angle, right? What you do is you basically just put in, if it says it takes 4 liters, you put in 3/4 of a jug, 3 liters, whatever, and then you can fine tune it after. But what you can do, or because we're all done underneath, we'll take out the blocks, let the car down, and then that gives us an easier way to check the oil level. So I'm going to be right back. So off camera, what I did was I took the funnel out, put this back down, lowered the car, and then I took the funnel out, put the cap on, I started the car, and what it does is it circulates the oil into the filter, and it shows you, it fills up a little bit, even though it's a small filter, it does take a little bit more. So it needed just a smidge more, probably only that much. I'll check again off camera. And then we're basically about it. So close it up and you are done. So voila. Okay, so that's the 2000 Echo oil change. Thanks for watching.